to my channel. My name is Tasha, and on this channel I talk about my budgeting and debt-free journey. So in this week's video we're going to be doing my monthly budget with me in YNAB. So YNAB is a budgeting software that I use, and that's what you're looking at on the screen right now, and it stands for You Need a Budget. So what I do every month when I get paid is that I budget out all my money in YNAB, and then I'm set for the month. So what I'm going to do is basically start from the top and work my way down to the bottom. But first, I'm just going to make sure that all the bills that I've got coming up in April are fully funded. So I think the only one that's left to come out is my life insurance. So in YNAB, you can set monthly targets, which basically tells the system this is how much I want to save every month and the date I need it by. So for my life insurance, I just need £16.43 by the 31st. So I've also got the toolkit turned on, so that's why this is showing as in blue, which lets me know that I have a goal that still needs to be funded for this month. And then, so what I'll just do is basically assign the money that I need. So that's why it shows here that I'm underfunded by £16.43. So if I click that, £16.43 has gone into my life insurance, and now it shows with a green tick, which means I've fully funded that goal. And then the next goal I need to fund is my annual subscription. So that's all the bills in April fully funded. Let me just expand on my categories. So that's all the bills in April done. So now we can move on to funding bills in May. So what I'm going to do is flip over into the month of May and then start from the top. So spending, this gets 160. Fuel, this is getting 120. I still have £76 left over in April in fuel, and that was money that rolled over from March, which I have in my account, and I also have some fuel money that's in my cash binders as well. So it looks like in terms of fuel, I'm actually building up quite a nice buffer. I might need to start dropping how much money I assign every month for fuel. Groceries, this gets 240 this month. Okay, so parking, I'm putting £20. Household, I'm going to do 40. Other / miscellaneous, I'm going to do 20. So that's my weekly expenses covered for the month. And then coming to bills, so my Peloton bike and treadmill payments have changed. So these are now coming out towards the end of the month rather than the beginning of the month. So I need to check to make sure that the payments that were meant to go out on the 28th, they don't seem to have gone out. So just make sure that they're not actually scheduled to come out in May. So I'll just make sure the money's budgeted for in May. And then my monthly subscriptions, that comes to £84. My phone is £10. My broadband is 20. And then my holiday, as well as the washing machine insurance. So that's pretty much all the bills that need to come out until I next get paid. So I'm just going to leave anything that's the 28th onwards, because that's normally going to come out of my May pay. And then me, myself, and I, this mainly comes out of either my spending money or some of the saving challenges that I do. But what I do want to do is start funding some of these social goals. So some of these events that I've got happening. So I'm off to a few concerts this year, so take care of that. And then my sinking funds, these all come out of the money that I cash stuff, so I don't need to actually fund anything in that category. Nothing in dating, nothing in savings. Okay, so that's pretty much all that I needed to put in May. So what I'm going to do is put £1,000 to cash stuff towards my sinking funds and my savings challenges. which leaves me with £182. So I'm just going to come back up to my monthly bills and see how far I can use my £182. So I'm going to cover the water bill. That's 32. Another debt payment for £10. I'm going to do my savings. And then Virgin Media and my life insurance. Okay, so annual subscriptions. This needs £5.80, so we'll do that. And I think my next annual subscription is coming out on the 26th of May, and that needs £70. So I've got more than enough money in there, so that's that. And with annual subscriptions, basically, so with YNAB you can set a custom target. So I've put one to say that I need £916 to be spent by the end of the year. So every month it tells me how much I need to be putting aside to make sure that by the end of the year I will have had £916. So this basically, because I think my last subscription is comes out in December. So if I look into June, it basically tells me I need to put £73.54 in June. So that's what I love about YNAB and setting goals. Like, there's no bill that I actually miss out on. Oh, that's £20.90. So I usually check here that all my goals are in green in terms of what's going to be coming out, and I'm basically getting ahead in with some of my bills, because the only thing I now need to fund when I get paid is my gas and electric, as well as my loan, because they all come out after I get paid in May. I think that's everything. So if I flip back to April, that is everything that I wanted to cover. Some of this Etsy spending includes stuff that I bought from a friend who's going to reimburse me, so I won't cover this £125 payment I made on my credit card, because she's going to pay me back before my next credit card statement is due. So that's fine. Actually, let's fund these goals in May. Okay, with 167. I can fund my gas and electric. So, which basically just means I only have one bill I need to cover when I get paid in May, which is basically my loan. So that's actually not a bad position to be in. And then £3.95. I'm just gonna put this in stuff I forgot to budget for, which is basically where I'm assigning money to build up a little buffer in my budget. So that's pretty much everything funded that I wanted to do with my pay. And then I've got some reimbursement money that needs to come through, so that's going to cover any spending that I did on my credit card that I haven't paid for. So yeah, so we're pretty much good for April, and we're good for May until the next pay. So that's all my money budgeted out in April and May. And yes, I'm good to go for this month. If you guys have any questions regarding YNAB, please feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll also leave a link to YNAB if you want to check it out for yourself. They give you 34-day free trial. I absolutely love YNAB. It's this budgeting tool I've been using for the last couple of years. And yeah, it's amazing. So I absolutely love it. And so yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye.